Mel Harms Grossman, and I am both a trainer and a FQHR specialty judge for the Handy Ranch and Speed events. And I have Bama here today to demonstrate a small tip for the in-hand trail as well as the Handy Ranch horse. Oftentimes we ask our horses to ground tie or to pick up feet in the class. And so one of the things that I like to do with horses is after they've had a workout of some sort, either a ride or a round pen, is to take them in more of a confined area like a round pen to practice this. Bama and I are going to talk about picking up feet while he stays stationary. So one of the things I want to do is have my horse, after his workout, I'm going to take and go ahead and pick up those feet. If he moves slightly, I'm going to hang on to those feet until he kind of relinquishes and leaves them alone. If he moves a lot, I'm going to send him out in the round pen and give him some homework and come back and try it again. So we'll just see how Bama does here. So here's the first foot, and I'm going to take and run my hand down that leg all the way from the top to the bottom and just pick up the foot. And then while he's standing here, I'm going to pick out some dirt and tap on it just like you would in the class to let the judge know you've done your job and picked up that foot appropriately. Next, I'm going to run down to the hind foot. And he's got that cocked and ready. He knows kind of what's next. Some horses do not. But same thing, I've run my hand down the foot and picked it up, and I'm just going to get a little of this round pen dirt out of here and tap on it so we know that he can indeed stand there as we do this. Now here, when you get to this hind foot, the next hind foot, there's a couple of things you can do. The horse has obviously got his toe cocked, his left hind, and so the weight's not on that. It's going to be hard to pick up this foot for the horse with no weight on the other foot. So one thing you can do is push that hip over, and you'll see he'll weight that hind foot, and then you can come in here. The second piece you can do is come to the front leg, because in order to pick this up, they're probably going to weight that other hind. So you can skip to the front leg if you'd like, and do it that way, and now both hind legs are weighted, and come back and get your fourth leg. And then set it back down. So if at any time Bama had moved or gone awry, I would have held on first to the leg until he gave it willingly, and then secondly, if it was too much, I would have pushed him around and asked him for that. Now sometimes when we're first starting out, our horses don't enjoy picking up their feet. So a lot of the, well, I guess we call them old timers, give the tip of taking a rope and doing it. So one thing that we can do to help that horse with the rope portion is to bring it in between their legs here and just get them used to moving the rope up and down. And this is good for any of your other events that you're going to use the horse for, including roping or in the trail roping portion of the class if they ever get caught up, that they can take this movement on their leg. So after they do that, the second piece I'll do, and I like to use a cotton rope for this as best, is twist this around the horse's foot so that you have kind of a hard end, but the cotton shouldn't bother the horse. And then you're able to flip it behind, and we can lift up the horse's foot at this point and ask for it. And then if the horse jerks, we have a little bit more stability standing here than bent over. If he does jerk, I'm going to hold it until he leaves it. If he gets very kind of foul and moves out, we can let that twist go and just hang on to the one end and then send the horse out around the round pen. So those are a couple quick tips for working with your horse on the ground tie portions and the desensitization for your Handy Ranch. Thanks.
Once again, this is Mel Harms Grossman. Thank you for viewing our tip today. We hope you can join us for FQHR World Roundup in Black River Falls, Wisconsin.